for the Panthers. Storm in their home grades, attack the basket off to our right. Ball's in the air. Storm will control the opening tip. Chaddock will run point here on this first possession. She'll bring it ahead, run right side, hand it off to Flannery, top of the key. She'll hand it there to Bauer. Back to Flannery. Flannery backs out a little bit, gets that one to Weingarten. Right side, tries to go down low to Bauer, threw it too hard and out of bounds. That will be Kentucky Wesleyan ball. Kentucky Wesleyan in their road blacks. Dark purple lettering with a white stripe around it. As that is Nolet on the right side. They'll get it to Clifford, top of the key. She'll send Duncan out and then throw it over to, Grimes out and then throw it to Duncan to the foul line. Then they'll get it back to Nolet. Nolet with 8 on the shot clock. In the high post, 6 on the shot clock, needs help. Throws it down low on that baseline right side. The shot is no good for Duncan. Storm pulls down the rebound, brings it ahead. Weingarten with it on the right side. At the elbow, working there against Grimes. Back top of the key. There's Chaddock. Over to Flannery, left side at the elbow. Shot clock at 10. Flannery drives in and tries to throw it out to Weingarten. It's poked away, knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Storm basketball. There's 5 seconds on the shot clock, though. Flannery will handle the inbounds pass. Gets that one into Chaddock. 4 on the shot clock. Chaddock right side. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Didn't get the shot off. Shot clock violations. There are 2 turnovers by the Storm here to start the game. As Kentucky Wesleyan now will bring it ahead on offense. Grimes. They'll get that one to Clifford, left elbow. Top of the key, 3 ball on the way is good for Callie Nolet. That's her first bucket for either team. Kentucky Wesleyan leads it 3-0 here. 8:17 to go, first quarter. Chaddock with it right side to Flannery, top of the key. Working there against Lamb. I'll get it to Weingarten, back top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Left side to Flannery, who was cutting in baseline. Goes up and under, no good. Rebound into the hands of Flannery. To Chaddock, 3 ball on the way from the left side. It's too strong. West pulls down the rebound. She'll run out behind the 3-point arc and reset her offense. Third attempt here on offense for the Storm. They'll get it to Bauer, baseline left side. Lays it up and in. 3-2. 1-point lead here for Kentucky Wesleyan. Grimes drives in left side, then kicks it out right elbow. That is Nolet. They'll get it in the hands of Duncan in the left corner, then back out top of the key to Clifford. Over to Lamb, right side, then back to Nolet. 3 ball again on the way for Nolet, no good. Lamb will pull down the rebound, back to Nolet, top of the key. Swings it right side rather to Grimes, now left side to Lamb. She'll drive down the lane, hop step up with the shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Duncan, and they'll get 3 attempts on the offensive end. Grimes with it, gets it stolen away, or pass stolen by Chaddock. She'll push it ahead to West as the ball was knocked out of bounds. That will be Panther basketball. We're under 7 to go, first quarter. As we got subs into the game for the Panthers. Leah Richardson, the sophomore out of Albany, Ohio, in. And number 12, Jordan Bargy, the freshman out of Farmland, Maryland. Grimes walks it ahead. Gets that one into the hands of Duncan, then to Lamb at the foul line. She'll run into the high post down to the right baseline. Fight up a shot over West, can't get it to fall, and West pulls down the rebound. Storm bring it ahead. Chaddock lost a handle on it, picks it up right side at the elbow. Top of the key to West. West to Bauer, left baseline, lays it up and in. Second time they've gone to that play of the Storm. Second time it's worked for them. They lead it 4-3. On down the lane, Grimes laid it up, no good, but she was fouled. Cindy Weingarten gets called for her first foul. Josie Chaddock gets called for the foul, rather. And that is going to put Grimes at the line. shoot 2. Grimes from the line this year, 62%. Missed the first. As a team, Kentucky Wesleyan shooting 73%. Probably the one area they struggle at. Second one up and good. Splits the pair, ties the game at 4. 21 to Leah Walton into the game. Callie Nolet back on the floor. Walton, the 5'11 freshman out of Stanley, Wisconsin. Storm to inbound. They're going to have to work against this Panther press now. 6:20 to go. Weingarten breaks it by running it ahead. Left side stops. There's the top of the key to Chaddock. She'll run into the high post, get cut off. 3 ball on the way from Weingarten from the left corner is no good. We got a tie up on the rebound, and that will be Kentucky Wesleyan basketball. Kentucky Wesleyan brings that one ahead. Argy picked up her dribble, hands it off to Walton, top of the key. She'll drive down the lane, float one in from the high post off glass, and good. Panthers with a 6-4 lead. Flannery with the top of the key. Goes to Chaddock on the right side. Chaddock now left side to the elbow. Gets it to Bauer. Shot clock at 12. Bauer to West, top of the key, wide open, will launch the 3 off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded in the hands of Walton. Kentucky Wesleyan brings it ahead, they're running. Nolan on the right side of the elbow, gets it into the high post, now back out to Grimes, and we got a whistle and a foul as Grimes was driving in. That's the first foul on Weingarten. Second on the Storm is Angela Fink into the game for the Storm. The freshman from Brunswick. Lainey Billings, sophomore out of Columbus, in for the Storm. And for Kentucky Wesleyan, Emma Johnson, junior out of Owensboro, Kentucky, into the game. Johnson has it, drives in from the left elbow, then cuts her off. Throws it back out left elbow, that's Richardson. She'll drive in the high post, spin around Chaddock, can't get her layup to fall though. Got her own rebound. She'll throw it out top of the key. 3 ball for Walton is off the rim, no good. Bauer pulls down the rebound, and the Storm push it ahead as we're under 5 to go in the first quarter. Billing with it, top of the key. She'll run left side, kick it off down low. We got a whistle and an offensive foul on Lainey Billing, her first, team third for the Storm. And that'll take us to the under 5 media timeout. 6-4, Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead on the GMAC Digital Network.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Back in Painesville, 6-4. Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead here. Storm 2 of 6 from the field. Kentucky Wesleyan 2 of 8 from the field. Bree Bauer's got all 4 points for the Storm. Callie Nolet's got 3 for Kentucky Wesleyan. And Kentucky Wesleyan with 1 turnover. Storm with 4. So Kentucky Wesleyan out of the timeout. Will inbound it here after the Billing foul. 4:40 to go in the first quarter. Panthers will push it ahead. They'll get that one over to Johnson, right side. She'll hand it off over there to Richardson. Leah Richardson, top of the key. Picks up her dribble, goes right side to Nolet. Nolet out near the center circle, goes right side. Walton drives in, and she traveled with it. Second turnover today for the Panthers, gives the ball back to the Storm. Shattuck will walk it ahead. Across the timeline. Heads to the left side, hands it off to Billing. She'll run top of the key. Trying to set up an offense on the Storm. They'll go right side to Fink. Fink gets cut off on her drive, back to Billing. She tried to go down low to Bauer, and it's stolen away by Johnson. Throw that one ahead into the right corner. Will the Panthers, and then they threw it out of bounds off of Flannery's leg. So they'll maintain possession with 22 on the shot clock. West will check in. Bauer will have a breather. And Lily Sky Grimes back in for Kentucky Wesleyan as number 5, Leah Richardson, has a seat. Inbounds pass to Walton, who got in on that left side, laid it up and in. Wide open on that left side on the inbounds pass was Walton. 8-4, Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead. West with it for the Storm on the left side. Dribbles top of the key. Heads right side, it clears out. She'll drive down the lane, lay it up and in, and got fouled. Entire right side cleared out for West as Emma Johnson gets called for her first foul. Team first foul on Kentucky Wesleyan as Lamb will check back in, Clifford back in, and Duncan back in for the Panthers. West at the line. The old-fashioned three-point play. 38% on the year from the charity stripe. And one up and good. Cuts the lead down to 1, 8-7. 3:24 to go in the first quarter. Grimes drives all the way in left side. The stops, throws it back top of the key. They'll get that one to Lamb, cutting down the right side of the lane. Can't get her layup to fall. Flannery pulls down the rebound. Shattuck will run it ahead for the Storm. To the foul line, gets cut off, hands it off to Fink, left elbow. And to West, top of the key. West over to Shattuck on the left side at the elbow. She'll put it on the floor. Stop in the high post. She traveled. Tried to turn, her feet slipped out from underneath her. So again, a turnover for the Storm. We're under 3 to go in the first quarter. Panthers bring it ahead. Grimes goes to Duncan on the left side. They'll hand it off over there to Johnson rather. And back to Grimes, top of the key. Grimes down the lane, kicks it over to Lamb, left corner. She'll drive into the foul line, now right side, lay it up and in, and got fouled. Billing second. Team fourth for the Storm. Billing will have to have a seat. Bauer and Weingarten back in. Shattuck will get a breather. And Lamb at the line for the old-fashioned three-point try. Lamb 76% from the free throw line this year, knocks that one home. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. 11-7, the lead for Kentucky Wesleyan. Fink with it for the Storm. To West, right elbow. Tried to drive in, got cut off. She'll go cross court. That one knocked away and stolen by the Panthers. Grimes with it, top of the key. 3-ball on the way is no good for Clifford. Rebound underneath to Kentucky Wesleyan. They'll get it to Clifford, top of the key. She'll go out to Grimes. Grimes over to Lamb on the left side at the elbow, working against West. Right side to Duncan. Duncan, 8 seconds on the shot clock, over to Grimes. Grimes drives in from the right elbow. Goes out of bounds off a Storm player. It'll be Kentucky Wesleyan ball with 3 on the shot clock. Shattuck checks back into the game. Flannery gets a breather. They'll inbound it. Grimes gets it back, 2 on the shot clock, and she traveled with it. Wasn't sure she was going to get a shot off anyway. The Storm with the ball. They're going to have to work against the Kentucky Wesleyan press. Shattuck gets the inbounds pass. She'll run it ahead, cross the timeline, stops top of the key. 1:41 to go. West with it now, top of the key. Goes left side. That's Shattuck. She'll drive in from the elbow. Gets cut off. Goes to Bauer at the left elbow. Bauer back to West. Over to Weingarten. right side. Shot clock at 8. Weingarten drives down the left side. Goes high off glass. Can't get the fall. Bauer with the rebound. A putback is up and in. 11-9. Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead. Grimes running in the other end. Her shot blocked by Weingarten, out of bounds. Walton back in for the Panthers. Emma Johnson will have a seat. Lily Sky Grimes inbounds at Lamb with it. Out near the top of the key. Drives down the left side of the lane. Spins around Bauer. Puts up a shot. No good. Bauer pulls down the rebound. Gets it ahead to Weingarten. Weingarten stops right side. Waits for her offense to come help her. Goes to Fink left side. Fink. Top of the key. Goes to Weingarten right corner. She'll go cross court to West at the elbow on the left side. To Bauer, top of the key. She'll get cut off as she tries to drive in. Double team comes. She'll go around the back of Lamb. They'll get to West left corner. Shot clock at 4, and she traveled with it, did West. Had to force a shot up at the end of the shot clock, and so the turnover back to Kentucky Wesleyan. Callie Nolet back into the game. Kaylee Duncan will have a seat. 34 seconds to go in the quarter, 25 on the shot clock. Nolet with it, left side. Swings that one right side to Clifford. Clifford gets that one to Lamb, cutting in left side and lays it up and in. 13 on the clock in the quarter. Make that 10 on the clock. Chaddock with it. Goes to West on the on the left side. Top of the key. 4. Chaddock with it. At the buzzer, can't get a shot off, and that'll do it for the first quarter here in Paynesville. Kentucky Wesleyan 13, Lake Erie 9 on the GMAC Digital Network.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
(13-9). Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead here in Paynesville. So we get set to start the second quarter. Storm into this game. They're averaging 67 points a game. Right now they're shooting 40% from the field. 0 for 4 behind the three-point arc. And 1 for 1 from the charity stripe. Kentucky Wesleyan 33% from the field. 1 for 4 behind the three-point arc. And 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. Leading scorers right now, Brianna Bauer has 6 for the Storm. Keely Lamb has 5 for Kentucky Wesleyan. Storm have turned the ball over 8 times, leading to 10 Kentucky Wesleyan points. The difference in this one right now. Kentucky Wesleyan has only turned the ball over 3 times, leading to 2 points. So out of the timeout here, the Storm will get the ball. Weingarten, Chaddock, Fink, Bauer, and West on the floor for the Storm. Walton, Bargy, Grimes. Now we'll get you the rest as we can. Richardson and looks like 22. Nolan on the floor for Kentucky Wesleyan as Walton able to steal it away. They'll push that one ahead. Bargy gets it right corner into Richardson. She gets cut off as she tries to drive in. Walton cutting down the lane, though, gets the pass and lays it up and in. Largest lead of the day is 6 now for Kentucky Wesleyan. West with it as we got a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Foul's going to be on Richardson, her first. Team first. There's Flannery back in for the Storm. Fink will have a seat. Flannery gets it into West at the foul line. West driving in the high post, throws it to Flannery. 3-ball on the way is good. Lauren Flannery from that right elbow knocked it home. 15-12. Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead. Grimes splits the defense, runs all the way in and lays it up and in on that left side. Back out to a 5-point lead. Shattuck brings it ahead for the Storm. Goes to Bauer on the left side at the elbow. Shattuck, top of the key. Shattuck hands it off. Weingarten right side. Shot clock at 9. Weingarten to Flannery on the left side. Shot clock at 5 to Shattuck. She'll have to launch a 3 at the buzzer off the rim. No good. Goes up over the backboard. That'll be Kentucky Wesleyan ball as Keely Lamb back into the game. Kentucky Wesleyan brings that one ahead. Richardson to Lamb, top of the key. Swings that one left side to Walton. Walton, she'll drive top of the key. And throw that one over to Bargy. Bargy goes down low to Walton, and Walton walked with it. Turns the ball over to the Storm. Storm will push it ahead. Flannery runs it left side. Goes out to Weingarten out near the center circle. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Flannery to West, wide open on the left side from the elbow. Launches the 3, no good. Rebound going to be controlled by Bauer. We get a whistle and a foul on the rebound as number 12, Bargy, grabbed the arm of Bauer. That's their second team foul in the quarter. Storm will maintain possession here. Flannery to get it in, gets it into Weingarten near the top of the key. Guarded by Nolan. 15 on the shot clock, over to Shattuck, top of the key. They'll swing that one to Flannery in the left corner. She'll drive in baseline left corner, try to throw it right side to Weingarten, and it's stolen away. Kentucky Wesleyan lost the handle on it. Did Richardson, able to maintain possession though. Nolet with it, right elbow. She'll drive down the lane. Float one up left side, no good. Rebound is loose, and we got a foul. Foul's going to be on Bauer this time. That's her first, team first for the Storm. Kaylee Duncan back in for Kentucky Wesleyan. 7:19 to go first half. Inbounds pass comes. Clifford out near the right elbow. She'll hand it off there to Richardson. Richardson drives down the left side of the lane, steps to the right, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Kentucky Wesleyan. Richardson thought about a shot, then backed out by the timeline. Set up for offense. Lamb with it top of the key. Down the lane, she got fouled as she drove in, no shot. Foul's going to be on Shattuck, that's her second. Shattuck has yet to score in this game. Came into the game averaging 18. Angela Fink in. Shattuck will have a seat with the 2 fouls. Grimes into the game. Johnson back into the game for Kentucky Wesleyan. Panthers will inbound here. Leading by 5, 17-12. Grimes with it. Goes to Duncan left side. Then they'll get it to Clifford near the top of the key. Bauer, the Gardner there. Shot clock at 10. She'll put it on the floor, head left side. Down the lane, goes up and under Bauer and gets it to fall. 7-point lead. It's the largest lead of the day for Kentucky Wesleyan. 19-12. 6.5 to go first half. Flannery with it, top of the key, swings it to West, right side at the elbow, drives into the lane, lays it up and in. Nice move underneath by West to put it up and in. On the other end, Kentucky Wesleyan looking to answer. Duncan had a wide open look in the left corner, didn't take it. Over to Lamb, top of the key. She'll drive down the left side of the lane, float it up and in, and she'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point try. Foul's going to be on Ashley West, her first, team third. Delaney Billing will have a check in. Bree Bauer will get a breather. Lamb at the line today, 1 for 1, make it 2 for 2. Extends the lead to 8, 22-14. 6:06 to go, first half. Flannery will walk it ahead for the Storm. Trap coming there. She gets double teamed. She'll get it ahead to Fink. They'll go to Weingarten right side. She'll drive in. She'll get triple teamed. Get it poked out of her hand. Gets it over to Fink left side. She'll go to West right side. West with 6 on the shot clock takes the shot. Gets it to fall. Ashley West for 3 knocks it home. Cuts the lead down to 5. Lamb on the other side with the answer from the left corner. Can't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by the Storm. Flannery down the right side of the lane. Too strong on her layup. Rebound controlled by the Panthers. They're pushing it ahead. Grimes down the left side of the lane, and she draws the foul on Weingarten. That's Weingarten's second. 4th team foul for the Storm. As Bauer back in for the Storm. Nolet and Walton back in for the Panthers. And Grimes at the line to shoot 2 here. Grimes 62% on the year. First one up and good. She's now 2 for 3 on the day. Second one up and no good. Falls off the rim. Rebound controlled by Billing in the Storm. Trying to work against the press here of the Panthers, able to get it across. Billing with it right side. Down to that right baseline. She'll go to Fink, top of the key. Throw that down low to Bauer, and it's stolen and swatted away and stolen. Under 5 to go. Running in transition are the Panthers. 3 ball on the way for Walton from the left elbow is good. Talia Walton knocks that one home, and it's a 9-point game. Again, largest lead of the day for Kentucky Wesleyan. 26-17. Weingarten with it. Just to the right of the lane. Goes to Billing, cut down the lane. Can't get a shot to fall, though. Rebound controlled by Kentucky Wesleyan. Nolan down the lane, lays it up, no good, but she drew the foul. 15 foul on the Storm, puts them in the bonus. As Flannery gets called for her first foul. That'll take us to the under 5 media timeout. 4:25 to go in the first half. Kentucky Wesleyan 26, Lake Erie Storm 17 on the GMAC Digital Network. .25 to go in the first half. Kentucky Wesleyan on top of the Lake Erie College Storm, 26-17. Dave Miller along with you here on a Saturday afternoon in Paynesville, Ohio. Nicole Curley, Rodrigo Bonfim here in your production today. Storm shooting 40% from the field, 4 of 10. Right now they are now 1 for 5 from behind the three-point arc. 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Sorry, scratch that. 41%. 2 of 8 from three-point land and 1 for 1 from the free throw line. We're looking at the wrong column. Kentucky Wesleyan 43% from the field. 2 of 6 from downtown. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Keely Lamb has 8. Ashley West has 8. Callie Nolan at the line shoot 2. First one is up and good. Nola, that her first attempt on the day. And on the year, 65%. She missed the second, splits the pair. 27-17, it's a 10-point lead for the Panthers. Storm with the ball across the timeline. Flannery with it, top of the key. There's to Chaddock. Chaddock heads right side of the elbow. Back top of the key to Flannery. Shot clock at 10. Billing with it left side. Rolls it down left baseline to Bauer. She'll fight it up and in and got fouled. Foul is going to be on Richardson. That's her second, team third, and Bauer at the line for the old-fashioned three-point try. Duncan back in. Richardson will have a seat. Bowers and one is up and good. Cuts the lead back down to 7. 27-20. Under 4 minutes to go, first half. Kentucky Wesleyan pushes this one ahead. Grimes with it. Gets that one to Duncan. They'll go into the left corner to Walton. Try to throw it right side. Flannery swatted it out of bounds. 15 on the shot clock. Panthers will inbound it here. Looks like Johnson will handle the inbounds pass. Gets that one to Grimes. They'll swing it over again. Left corner. That's Duncan. Out to Nola, top of the key. Shot clock at 7. Left side to, or right side to Grimes. Left corner. 3-ball on the way. Off the back of the rim. No good for Duncan. Rebound to the Storm. They'll get it to Billing. Billing drives in left side. Dishes it underneath to Bauer on that left side, who lays it up and in. Last 5 for the Storm have been scored by Bauer. On the other end, Kentucky Wesleyan can't answer. Bauer pulls down the rebound. Storm will bring it ahead. Fink with it. They'll go to Billing, left elbow, then to Flannery, left corner. Back to Billing at the elbow. Tried to get it down low to Bauer again. Forced the pass. It's stolen away by Walton. She'll run it ahead, and she shoveled her feet as she tried to stop across the timeline. So the travel gives the ball back to the Storm as Lamb and Clifford back in for Kentucky Wesleyan. Under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Chaddock walks it ahead. Out by the circle, sets up her offense. Threw it away. No Storm was ready for it. Walton brings it ahead, and Chaddock will kick the pass out of bounds, so that'll remain Kentucky Wesleyan basketball as West will check in. Billing has a seat. Jordan Bargee back in for the Panthers. Walton has a seat. 2:42 to go in the half. 27-22. Lamb gets the inbounds pass. Down the lane, kicks it over into the corner. Left corner 3-ball is good for Duncan. Leads back out to 8. 30-22. Storm bringing it ahead. Top of the key, Chaddock working with it. Again, Chaddock is yet to score in this game. West from the left side drives in. Maybe she got fouled as she went in. Foul's going to be on Bargee. That's her second, team fourth. So the Storm will inbound it here. West gets it at the foul line. Drives in right side off glass and in for Ashley West. She now has 10. Top of the key. 3-ball on the way for Clifford. Rattles in and out, no good. Rebound controlled by the Storm. Flannery will bring it ahead. Under 2 to go. First half. Down the right side of the lane. Throws it right baseline to Bauer. Back out right elbow to Flannery. Flannery down to West, who cut in out to Chaddock. Top of the key. 3-ball for Chaddock is off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound controlled by Kentucky Wesleyan. Grimes brings it ahead. Stolen away by Chaddock. Chaddock runs it ahead. Looks for help. Stops in the high post. Spins underneath. Puts it up and in. First bucket of the night for Josie Chaddock. comes with 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. She averages 18 a game. Lead down to 4 for Kentucky Wesleyan. Lamb with it in the right corner, drives into the high post, throws it over left corner. That's Clifford. They'll swing it around to Grimes. Grimes in the lane, and they're going to call Flannery with a reach in. Her second. That was going to put Grimes at the line to shoot 2 as Callie Nolet back in for the Panthers. Grimes at the line, 2 for 4 today. A chance to score without the clock moving here. First one is up and good. She'll get a second one here. 31-26, it's a 5-point lead. Second one up and good. 32-26. Fink gets the inbound pass. Kentucky Wesleyan pressing off the free throw. Flannery crosses the timeline. We got a whistle and a foul. That is going to be on Duncan. That's her first for the Panthers. And that is going to put Flannery at the line to shoot 2. Flannery on the year. 72% free throw shooter. First one is up off the front of the rim, no good. 1:01 to go, first half. Second one up and good. 32-27, 5-point game. Kentucky Wesleyan pushing this one ahead. Clifford with it, gets it to Grimes. They'll swing that one left side. Duncan with it at the elbow, all the way over right corner to Nolet. Now they'll go left corner as Chaddock jumped up and swatted the ball out of bounds. Kentucky Wesleyan will maintain possession, 14 on the shot clock. 45 seconds to go in the first half. Grimes to inbound. Throws that one in, left elbow. They'll go top of the key to Nolet. Left side now, left corner to Grimes. She'll drive to the elbow. Shot clock at 7. To Nolet, right side, drives into the high post. Left corner, 3-ball on the way, is off the rim, no good for Grimes. But they're able to maintain possession on Kentucky Wesleyan. They'll get it to Lamb. Baseline on the left side. She'll go up and under Bauer. Can't get her shot to fall. Rebound goes out of bounds. That will mean it will be Kentucky Wesleyan ball. 18 seconds to go. They're going to reset the shot clock, so they'll just turn it off. 18.5 seconds to go in the first half. Grimes gets it into Lamb. 3-ball on the way from the right corner. It's good for Keely Lamb. Storm bring it ahead. Chaddock with it, top of the key. Goes to West left side. Hands it off to Chaddock. 3-ball from the left elbow is good for Josie Chaddock. 7 seconds to go. 35-30. Grimes brings it ahead. 3 seconds to go. Down into the lane. She gets fouled as she tried to go under on the right side. Bauer's going to get called for her second foul. That's going to put Grimes at the line to shoot 2. So for the Storm, Billing, Chaddock, Flannery, Weingarten, and Bauer each with 2 fouls in the first half. First one is up and good for Grimes. Extends the lead out to 6, 36-30 with 1.3 seconds to go. Second one up and good. West gets it to Chaddock. Chaddock at the buzzer gets it off. That's no good. We go to the end of the half. 3 of 10 from downtown, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Kentucky Wesleyan 40% from the field, 4 of 10 from downtown, 9 of 12 from that charity stripe. Storm with 13 turnovers leading to 20 points for Kentucky Wesleyan. And the Panthers with 6 turnovers leading to 4 Storm points. Keely Lamb has 11, Lily Grimes with 10. For Kentucky Wesleyan, Bree Bauer with 11 for the Storm. Ashley West with 10 for the Storm as well. As a 3-ball on the way for Kentucky Wesleyan is no good for Duncan. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. Kentucky Wesleyan will maintain possession here. Here's Lamb from the high post, puts one up and in. Back out to a 9-point advantage for Kentucky Wesleyan. Flannery brings it ahead for the Storm. Flannery, Bauer, Chaddock, Weingarten, and West on the floor for the Storm. And we got a whistle on a 5-second call against Bauer. Turns the ball back over to Kentucky Wesleyan. Clifford, Grimes, Duncan, Lamb, and Nolet on the floor for the Panthers. Nolet with it right side. Dribbles top of the key. Gets it to Lamb at the foul line. Then down low to Clifford. Camping on that right baseline. Laid it up and in. 11-point lead is the largest of the day for Kentucky Wesleyan. 41-30. Under 9 to go in the third quarter. Josie Chaddock with it. 5 points in that first half. All of them with a minute and a half left in the second quarter. Bauer gets it baseline. High post gets cut off. Throws it out left side. Then top of the key to Weingarten. Shot clock at 5. Chaddock with it left corner. 3-ball on the way. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Off of West's hands. That'll be Panther ball. 8:33 to go, third quarter. Chaddock came into the game averaging 18 points. She had 5 points in that first half, and again, all of them came with under a minute and a half to go in the second quarter. Wesleyan with the ball. Duncan with the top of the key. They'll get that one over to Clifford, right elbow. Back top of the key to Grimes. Grimes to Lamb on the right side. Working against West. Drives in, tried to go left corner for Clifford and threw the ball out of bounds. That'll be Storm basketball. Kentucky Wesleyan into the game. They were shooting 48% on the year. 20-1 overall, 11-1 in conference play. Storm into the game, 8-12 overall, 5-5 in GMAC play. Chaddock with it, top of the key to West. Wide open on that right side, launches the 3, can't get it to fall. A little strong, rebound controlled by Lamb. And Lamb and Flannery ran into each other. Lamb will get the ball, she's got to hurry, and Flannery gonna bail her out as she had 2 seconds to get across that timeline. Flannery picked up her third foul. 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Kentucky Wesleyan will walk it across the timeline. Grimes gets that one to Clifford, then to Nolet. 3-ball on the way from the left elbow is good for Callie Nolet, and Coach Mackenzie Purdue call a timeout for the Storm. That'll take us to immediate timeout. 44-30, Kentucky Wesleyan on top on the GMAC Digital Network.
NCAA Division II Community Engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
44-30, Kentucky Wesleyan with a 14-point lead. 7:28 to go in the third quarter. Panthers 44% from the field, 5 of 12 from downtown. Lake Erie 48% from the field, 3 of 12 from behind the three-point arc. 14-point lead, the largest of the day for Kentucky Wesleyan. Storm returned the ball over 14 times. Led to 22 points for Kentucky Wesleyan. That the difference in this game. Flannery, Weingarten, West, Bauer, and Chaddock on the floor for the Storm. Nolet, Clifford, Lamb, Duncan, and Grimes on the floor as Kentucky Wesleyan off the timeout are pressing. Weingarten runs it ahead, breaks the press, gets that one to Bauer, baseline left side. She'll run in, lay it up and in. Nice move going up and under for Bree Bauer. She now has 13. On the other end, Kentucky Wesleyan looking to answer. Clifford down the right side of the lane, floats up a shot, no good. Bauer just picked up her third foul, though. Third foul on Bree Bauer. That is going to put Clifford at the line to shoot 2. Her first attempts of the day, and on the year, 80%. First one's up and good. Second one is up and no good. Rebound controlled by Bauer. To Weingarten. Weingarten will bring it ahead. Gets that one to West, right side, just off the top of the key. Gets it right elbow to Chaddock. They'll go to Weingarten on the left side. Weingarten to Flannery, left corner. Dribble it out top of the key. That's Weingarten there. Weingarten over to Chaddock on that right side. Drives in from the elbow. Can't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by Kentucky Wesleyan. Nolet from the left or the right elbow rather, gets it right corner to Lamb. She'll throw it right baseline to Nolet. She launched a 12-footer, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by the Storm. Chaddock to Flannery, left corner. She'll drive in from there and float it up and in. Kentucky Wesleyan bringing it ahead, up 11, 45-34. Duncan with it, hands it off to Lamb, top of the key. I'll swing that one over to Grimes, right elbow to Lamb, cutting into the lane, floated up a shot, no good. West pulls down the rebound. She'll bring it ahead for the Storm. To Chaddock, left elbow, hands it off there to Flannery. Back to Chaddock, top of the key to Weingarten, then over to West, right side. She'll drive into the lane, throw it down low to Bauer on the left baseline, up and in and got fouled. Foul is going to be on Nolet. That's her first. First team foul in Kentucky Wesleyan. As Leah Richardson to Leah Walton, Jordan Bargee, and Emma Johnson all back onto the floor for the Panthers. The and one up and good for Bree Bauer. She now has 16 on the day. Cuts the lead down to 8. 45-37. That's Johnson with the top of the key. Now Richardson with it. She'll launch the 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Ashley West. Gets it to Chaddock, who crosses the timeline for the Storm. Left side at the elbow. Gets it top of the key to West, now to Weingarten. Just off to the right of that top of the key. Throws it to Bauer on the left side. She'll drive down the left side of the lane, float it off glass and in. Bree Bauer with 18. And the lead's down to 6. Richardson with it, top of the key. Working against Flannery, down the lane, floated high off glass and in. Storm bring it ahead. Chaddock crosses the timeline, working against Richardson. Heads left side and hands it off at the elbow to Flannery. She'll dribble top of the key. Go to West right side. She'll drive in from the elbow. Kick it out to Flannery left side into Weingarten. 3 ball from the left corners off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by the Panthers. Walton will bring it ahead. Right side, working there against Flannery. On that right, left side, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound controlled by West. She'll throw it ahead to Weingarten. High post to Chaddock. Chaddock down the lane, lays it up, no good. She was fouled though. She'll go to the line. Emma Johnson picked up her second foul. That'll take us to the immediate timeout. 4:06 to go, third quarter. 47 for the Panthers of Kentucky Wesleyan, 39 for the Lake Erie College Storm on the GMAC Digital Network. On paper, coming into this game, you thought this would be an easy one for Kentucky Wesleyan, but the Storm not going anywhere today. Shooting 51% from the field, 3 of 13 from downtown, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Kentucky Wesleyan 41% from the field, 5 of 14 from the three-point line, and 10 of 14 from that charity stripe. Difference in this game right now, 14 turnovers for the Storm, leading to 22 points for Kentucky Wesleyan with an 8-point lead, 47-39. Bree Bauer with 18, Ashley West with 10. For Kentucky Wesleyan, Keely Lamb has 13, Lily Grimes has 10. Storm to inbound it here after the timeout. Billing tried to get it down low to Bauer. We got a whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Bauer. That's her fourth. With 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, Bree Bauer now going to have to sit with 4 fouls to go along with her 18 points. So Ashley West back in. Billing, Fink, West, Chaddock, and Weingarten on the floor for the Storm. Johnson with it. Gets it to Richardson, left side. She'll drive in on Weingarten. Wild shot, can't get it to fall. West pulls down the rebound. Storm brings it ahead. Weingarten with it. She'll get it to Chaddock, left side. Chaddock only 5 points today. Has yet to score in the second half. Billing with it. Hands it off to West at the top of the key. West with 10 on the shot clock. Weingarten driving in. It's stolen away by Walton. Panthers bring it ahead. Johnson gets that one over to Nolet, left elbow. She'll drive in from there. High off glass, no good. She was fouled, though. She'll go to the line. Fouls on Weingarten. That's her third. So foul trouble for the Storm. Lauren Flannery with 3. Sydney Weingarten with 3. Bree Bauer with 4. Flannery and Bauer on the bench right now. Nolet's first is up and no good. Chaddock has 2. Lainey Billing has 2. Ashley West with a foul. Nolet's second is up and good. Extends the lead out to 9. 48-39. The Panthers showing press. Storm able to break it though as they backed off. Billing with it, left elbow. Dribbles top of the key, hands it off there to Chaddock. Back to Billing. Right side. Shot clock at 14. Chaddock, she'll drive in from the left side. Floated high off glass, no good. She was fouled though, she'll go to the line. Foul is going to be on Nolet. That's her second. 13 foul. We'll put Chaddock at the line for 2. Chaddock on the day. This will be her first free throw attempt. That one is up and good. On the year, Chaddock 83%. Second one is up and good. Flannery checks back in. Weingarten will have a seat. 2:54 to go, third quarter. 48-41. Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead. Walton with it for the Panthers. Top of the key to Nolet. They'll swing that one to Richardson. And over to Johnson. And we got a whistle and a foul. Offensive foul on Nolet, her third. away from the ball. Gives the ball back to the Storm. Chaddock will run it ahead. Crosses the timeline, top of the key, into the foul line. Now she'll back out behind the three-point arc. Set something up. Go to West on the left side. West with it, top of the key. 16 on the shot clock to Billing on the right side in the corner. Gets cut off, goes top of the key to West. 8 on the shot clock. West. 6 on the shot clock. To Fink on the right side. She'll drive into the elbow to Flannery. 3 ball on the way from the left side, off the front of the rim, no good. Billing gets the rebound though. Storm will maintain possession. Chaddock with it, top of the key. She'll head left side. We get a whistle, a foul away from the ball. Fouls on Nola. She just picked up 3 fouls in the last minute. It's the 15th foul too for Kentucky Wesleyan. So we're going to shoot shots here. Got to find out who's going to be shooting the shots though. Looks like Flannery's going to take. Clifford checked back in the game. Lamb checked back into the game. Duncan back in. And Grimes back in for the Panthers. First for Flannery is up and good. Now 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Second one up and good. Made them both. 48-43. 5-point lead for Kentucky Wesleyan. Grimes brings it ahead. Right side of the elbow, throws it left corner. 3 ball on the way is good for Jordan Bargy. 1:45 to go, third quarter. Chaddock, right side, goes top of the key to West. West with it, goes back to Chaddock. Chaddock back, top of the key to West. They'll swing it left side to Flannery in the corner. She'll drive in, baseline, put up a shot, no good. It's called for the offensive foul. Her 4th. 15 foul, no shots on the player control foul, but Weingarten will check in. Flannery will have a seat. So now Flannery with 4, Bauer with 4. Both of them on the bench right now. Weingarten on the floor with 3 fouls for the Storm. Panthers with the ball. Grimes with it, right elbow. Goes top of the key. It's knocked away by Billing. It's loose on the floor, and Kentucky Wesleyan going to call timeout. 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it right here. Storm will be back in action on Thursday at Tiffin. They will be back in action on Saturday at Tiffin. Week from today, 1 p.m. here on the GMAC Digital Network. Kentucky Wesleyan in action. They will take on Findlay on Thursday. And a women's and men's doubleheader, 5:30 Central. Your tip-off for the Panthers and Findlay Oilers here on the GMAC Digital Network. Elsewhere today in women's basketball, Malone topped Hillsdale 82-76. Cedarville topped Alderson Broadus 74-57. Kentucky Wesleyan with the ball here. Grimes down the right side of the lane. Not strong enough on her shot. Storm will pull down the rebound. Under a minute to go. As Bargy jumped in front of a pass intended for Billing, knocked it out of bounds. Now it'll be Storm basketball. Chaddock over to Billing. 3 ball on the way from the left elbow. It's good for Lainey Billing. Leads down to 5, 51-46. 42 seconds to go, third quarter. Grimes hands it off to Clifford, top of the key. Clifford into the lane to Bargy. Storm might have got away with a foul there. Her shot no good. Chaddock brings it ahead. Over to Weingarten. 3 ball from the left corner was affected. Hits off the side of the backboard. Kentucky Wesleyan brings it ahead. Shot clock off. 19 seconds to go. in the third quarter. Grimes gets the ball out near the timeline. She'll set something up. 13 seconds to go. Grimes, top of the key, into the lane. Throws it back top of the key to Clifford. She'll drive down the right side of the lane. Float it off glass. No good. West pulls down the rebound. And that'll do it for 3 quarters here in Paynesville. 51-46, Kentucky Wesleyan with the lead on the GMAC Digital Network. Back on the GMAC Digital Network. 5-point game here as we go to the fourth. Kentucky Wesleyan leading it 51-46. Kentucky Wesleyan 23 points off of 16 turnovers by the Lake Erie College Storm. They're only shooting 38% from the field today, are the Panthers. 6 of 15 from downtown, 11 of 16 from the free throw line. Storm hanging in this game thanks to a 50% shooting effort for them so far. 4 of 16 from downtown, 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Josie Chaddock with 7 points for the Storm. Came into the game averaging 18. The Storm are going to pull even in this one. They got to get her going. Bree Bauer has 18. Ashley West with 10 for the Storm. Storm with the basketball to start the fourth quarter here. Billing with it, top of the key. Billing heads right side, hands it off the elbow to Chaddock. Chaddock drives in, right baseline, splits the defense, high off glass and in. Nice move by Chaddock, cuts the lead down to 3. Lamb on the other end, drives in baseline left side, gets her pass knocked out of bounds. So Kentucky Wesleyan will maintain possession. Wesleyan into the game, 20-1 overall, 11-1 in GMAC play. Grimes with the top of the key. Drives down the left side of the lane, floats it up, gets stuck on the rim. Jump ball, gives the ball back to Kentucky Wesleyan. Put the shot clock at 20, 9:22 to go here in the game. Wesleyan to inbound it. Panthers get it in. Clifford with it on the left side, hands it off to Grimes. Grimes top of the key. Goes right side to Richardson. Richardson, top of the key, shot clock at 8. They'll drive into the high post on the left side. Shot clock at 5, top of the key to Lamb. She'll drive down the lane, get it poked out of her hands from behind by Chaddock, out of bounds. Walton will check in for the Panthers as they will inbound it with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Grimes looking to get it in, gets that one into Clifford. She'll head toward the rim. The defense cleared out, can't get a shot to fall, and we got a whistle on a foul. Running up the floor, that is going to be on Lamb. Her first, team first here in the fourth quarter. (51-48) Storm. Bring it ahead. 1 possession game right now. They could tie it with a 3 ball. They try to go to West in the high post. Lamb steals it away, and Weingarten just picked up her 4th foul. Trailing behind Lamb. She accidentally ran into her. So that's Weingarten's 4th now. First team foul on the Storm. 3 players with 4 fouls for Lake Erie. Grimes with the top of the key. Gets that one over to Richardson. On the right side. Back top of the key to Nolet. Nolet over to Walton. Sorry, that was Clifford to Walton. Walton down the left side of the lane, and she got an offensive foul. Walton driving in. Picked up her first foul. Team second. Wesleyan going to have to press. Storm will bring it ahead as well again. Working against this press of Kentucky Wesleyan. Chaddock crosses the timeline. Left side. West gets it top of the key. 18 on the shot clock. West over to Billing. Billing on the right side. 10 on the shot clock. Weingarten, 9 on the shot clock. Weingarten down the left side of the lane. We got a whistle and a foul as she went in. Foul is going to be on Grimes. That's her first. Team third. No NBA continuation on there, so the foul is on the floor. Kaylee Duncan and Jordan Barchi back in. Fink to get this one in. Gets it to West at the foul line. West will back out to the top of the key. Over to Chaddock. Chaddock, left side, gets that one to Billing, left corner. She'll drive in, almost threw it away. Chaddock goes and gets it. Shot clock at 4 from the high post. Chaddock will float one up and in. It's a 1-point game, 51-50. 7.5 to go in the game. Richardson with it, hands it off to Walton on the left side for the Panthers. Over to Bargy, right side. We get it to Lamb, top of the key. Working against Chaddock. Chaddock going to get called for the foul here on the reach-in. Chaddock's third foul. Flannery will check in. And Weingarten will have a seat. Flannery got to be careful. She's playing with 4 fouls. Wesleyan gets it in. 3 ball on the way for Richardson is good. Leah Richardson extends the lead back out to 4. Again, Kentucky Wesleyan pressing. Chaddock crosses the timeline. Gets it to West, right side. West with the top of the key to Flannery. Flannery, 14 on the shot clock. Trying to get herself open. Chaddock, 3 ball from the top of the key. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Lamb. She'll run it ahead. Get that one to Walton, baseline left side. She tried to drive in, spins into the high post, lays it up and in. Flannery will walk it ahead for the Storm here. 56-50. Panthers with the lead. West gets it right side at the elbow. Swings it over to Fink, left side. Then to Flannery. Back top of the key to Chaddock. Chaddock into the high post to West. Muscles her way down low. Gets it to Flannery. Shot clock at 7. Fink left corner. 3 ball is good for Angela Fink. Storm hanging around in this one. 56-53. 6 minutes to go. Bauer will check in at the next opportunity for the Storm. Lamb down the lane. Gets it poked out of her hand by Chaddock out of bounds. Bauer will check in. West will have a seat. Bauer again going to have to be careful. She's got 4 fouls. 16 on the shot clock. Leah Richardson will inbound it for Kentucky Wesleyan. Gets it out to Bargy. Top of the key. She'll go to Duncan to the left side. Back to Bargy. 3 ball on the way is no good. Fink pulls down the rebound. Storm push it ahead. Chaddock now with 11 crosses the timeline. At the foul line, puts one up from there, no good. Rebound controlled by Lamb. She'll bring it ahead. Lamb, left side, top of the key. Now goes right side to Richardson. Richardson to Lamb, cutting down the right side lane. Laid it up and in and got fouled. Chaddock just picked up her 4th. Grimes will check back into the game. Lamb will go to the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Emma Johnson back in, as is Kaylee Clifford. for Kentucky Wesleyan. So for the Storm, Chaddock's got 4 fouls, Flannery with 4, Weingarten with 4, and Bauer with 4. If I told you just the stats on the stat sheet, you'd think this one was a blowout. But it's not. It's a 5-point game as Lamb misses the and one. Bauer pulls down the rebound. Chaddock across the timeline. Storm down by 5. Flannery with the top of the key. Goes to Chaddock on the right side. Back to Billing at the top of the key. Billing over to Flannery, left side at the elbow. Shot clock at 10. Over to Chaddock at the top of the key. She'll get that one to Billing. Shot clock at 5. She'll launch one from the right corner. No good. And we got a whistle and a foul. And I think that Chaddock just fouled out of this game. She did. Josie Chaddock with her 5th foul. She's now a spectator. She'll finish with 11 points. Weingarten will have to check in. That'll take us to the immediate timeout. 4:53 to go here in Paynesville. Kentucky Wesleyan 58, Lake Erie 53 on the GMAC Digital Network.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Back at the Jerome T. Osborne Family Athletic and Wellness Center. Kentucky Wesleyan on top of Lake Erie right now, 58-53. Panthers shooting 40% from the field, 7 of 17 from downtown, and 11 of 17 from the free throw line. Storm, 50% from the field, 5 of 19 from downtown, 8 of 9 from the charity stripe. But more important, the most important stat, I would think up to this point in this game, Josie Chaddock just fouled out. And there are 3 players on the floor for the Storm, each with 4. Lauren Flannery, Sydney Weingarten, and Bree Bauer all playing with 4 fouls. Grimes will bring it ahead for Kentucky Wesleyan. Get it to Lamb. Left side, she'll drive in. Offensive foul on Lamb. That's her 2nd. Team 4th. Storm will be in the bonus moving forward. As the Storm will work against the Kentucky Wesleyan press. Weingarten with it, top of the key. Goes to Flannery on the left side. She'll drive in, her shot blocked. Rebound underneath is controlled by Kentucky Wesleyan. Grimes brings it ahead. Goes over to Johnson in the right corner. Johnson out to the elbow, tries to throw it into Lamb. Goes out of bounds off a Storm player. That'll be Panther basketball. 4:16 to go. Ashley West back into the game. Lainey Billing will have a seat. Inbounds pass comes Clifford as the defense backed away from her. Drives in baseline right side. Lays it up and in. Back out to a 7-point game. Flannery brings it ahead. Goes to Weingarten. Left elbow. 4 minutes in the game. To Flannery right side. Flannery to West in the right corner. Tried to drive in baseline. Got cut off. Top of the key to Fink. Wide open 3 from the left corner for Weingarten is too strong. Rebound into the hands of West. Shot clock at 5 and it never hit the rim. Fink down the lane, gets it poked out of her hands. Is going to be a shot clock violation. It went out of bounds off of a Kentucky Wesleyan player, but it's not going to matter. Storm would have never gotten a shot off, so shot clock violation. And another turnover back to the Panthers. So they'll bring this one ahead. Grimes with it. Gets that one to Clifford, and then back to Grimes, top of the key. She'll drive in left side. Go left elbow. to Clifford. Picks up her dribble, throws it to Walton in the high post. Down right side into the low post, fights up a shot, gets it to fall. 9-point advantage here. Weingarten brings it ahead. Gets it to Flannery, top of the key. 3 ball on the way for Flannery is too strong. Walton will pull down the rebound. She'll throw that one ahead to Nolet. She'll have to wait for her offense, though. Clifford sets up the offense, top of the key. Goes to Grimes on the left side. Now to Lamb on the right side. Lamb back left to Nolet. Nolet, top of the key, down the lane. Threw it off of Weingarten's leg. Storm steal it away. Weingarten to Bauer down the lane. Her shot blocked by Lamb, out of bounds. Storm will maintain possession here with 2:36 to go. Laney Billing back in. Sydney Weingarten will have a seat. Kentucky Wesleyan will sub in Jordan Bargy. Flannery to get it in. Gets it to Fink left corner. Angela Fink there. Top of the key to Flannery. Over to Billing on the right side. Back to Flannery. Over to West on the left side. Shot clock at 15. Back to Flannery. They'll reverse it right side to Billing. She'll drive into the foul line. Now into the high post. She'll float on up off glass and in. 62-55. 2:11 to go in the game. Grimes with the top of the key. Swings that one over. Right side to Bargy. Bargy hands it off top of the key to Lamb. She'll put it on the floor. Go left side. And then Grimes driving in. Can't get her shot to fall. Storm will pull down the rebound. Flannery with it on the right side. Hands it off to West at the elbow. They'll go cross court to Fink. Angela Fink, left side. Back to Flannery. Faked a shot, stepped inside the three-point arc, took the 2 and got it. Kentucky Wesleyan wanted the travel call. She did put the ball on the floor, though. 62-57. It's a 5-point game with 1:24 to go. Grimes brings this one ahead, gets it to Lamb, over to Walton. Walton, top of the key. Goes right side to Grimes. Shot clock at 10. Throws that one down to Walton. We got a whistle and a foul as Walton was driving in. Fouls on Billing, her third. That will put Walton at the line to shoot 2. As Kaylee Duncan and Leah Richardson back in for Kentucky Wesleyan. Walton will go to the free throw line for the first time today. First one's up and good. Walton 70% on the year. These are the 18th and 19th free throw attempts today for Kentucky Wesleyan. Second one up, no good. Split the pair. It's a 6-point game. Flannery runs it ahead. Crosses the timeline, top of the key now. Down the left side of the lane, floats it off glass, no good. Rebound loose. Bauer will control it out at the left elbow. She'll drive in, hand it off left corner to Billing. Billing gets cut off as she tries to drive in. To Fink, over to Flannery, right side. She'll drive into West at the elbow. She'll try to drive. They'll go to Fink, left elbow. 3 ball on the way for Fink is too strong. Lamb pulls down the rebound. 40 seconds to go. Walton with it. Over to Lamb. They'll get that one to Richardson. Storm half the foul as West will jump on her fouler. That's her second. 33 seconds to go in the game. Well, here's going to be the issue moving forward for the Storm. They have to foul. Bree Bauer and Lauren Flannery on the floor with 4 apiece. So if they foul, they're out. First one for Richardson's no good. She does struggle. Correction, she does not struggle from the free throw line normally, 84%. Second one up, no good, missed them both. West pulls down the rebound and Coach Purdue calling timeout with 32 seconds to go. She wants a full timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. 32 seconds to go here on the Osborne Center Kentucky Wesleyan 63, Lake Erie 57 on the GMAC Digital Network.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do, be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
32 seconds to go in Paynesville, Ohio. Kentucky Wesleyan trying to hold on for a win here over the Lake Erie College Storm. They're up by 6, 63-57. Storm will take the ball out on the side in front of the scorer's table. They'll advance the ball with a timeout. Both teams in the bonus. Not officially yet for the Storm, but Kentucky Wesleyan does have 4 fouls, so if they foul again, that'll happen. 2 timeouts left for the Storm, 3 for Kentucky Wesleyan. Flannery gets the inbounds pass over to West, right side. Down low to Bauer, gets it poked out of her hand. Ball is loose on the floor. It's picked up by Wesleyan. And see what they call this on. Should be on West, I believe, on the foul. Yep, Ashley West, her third. Will go 94 feet. And Richardson will get a chance after she just missed 2 free throws to try to make a couple. Kentucky Wesleyan isn't even going to put anybody in the lane here. First one's up and good. Makes it a 3-possession game. Not impossible for the Storm to come back with 3 possessions in 23 seconds, especially with timeouts. This is Coach Purdue again going to call timeout and will advance the ball. 30-second timeout, so we'll leave it right here. Storm in action again a week from today. Next Saturday they'll be at Tiffin, 1 p.m. here on the GMAC Digital Network. Kentucky Wesleyan will be in action against Findlay. That will be against Findlay in Owensboro, Kentucky on Thursday, 5:30 Central here on the GMAC Digital Network. Kentucky Wesleyan into this game 20-1 overall, 11-1 in GMAC play. Storm into the game 8-12 overall, 5-5 in GMAC play. Fink to get it inbound. Gets that one into Bauer. Bauer. Top of the key to Fink. Fink over to Billing. She'll launch the 3 from the elbow. No good. Rebound controlled by Kentucky Wesleyan. And they're going to escape with a win here as they get it to Richardson. Richardson and the Storm trying to foul, and they won't get it. Kentucky Wesleyan will escape. They'll go to 21-1 on the year, 12-1 in GMAC play. Storm fall to 8-13, 5-6 in GMAC play. The final score: Kentucky Wesleyan 65, the Lake Erie College Storm 57. We'll see you Saturday on the GMAC Digital Network.